Hello, my lovely students. Hello, my adorable boys. Hope you're fine. Today, in our math lesson, we will take Chapter 10, Lesson 4, Faces, Vertices, and Edges. Faces, Vertices, and Edges. But where? In the 3D shapes. So, please open your box on page 477 and be ready with me. Our objectives: students will be able to identify how many faces, vertices, and edges for some 3D shapes. Yes, but we wanted to know more about them. So, focus with me. In the beginning, let's start with this shape. Can you tell me or can you remember what shape is this? Pyramid. Yes, this is correct. This is pyramid. To know more about the pyramid, we have to know more about the 3D shapes. And if you wanted to know more about the 3D shapes, you have to know more about the faces, edges, and vertices. Three-dimensional shapes, or 3D shapes, are defined by the number of faces, edges, and vertices, or corners that they have. So, the 3D shapes are defined by the number of faces, edges, and vertices that they have. What do you mean by face? What do you mean by edge? What do you mean by vertex? Face means the flat surface. Face means the flat surface. So this is the flat surface. We called it face. Okay, I know what do you mean by face. Now I wanted to know what do you mean by edge. Edge is the line that connects two faces together. The line that two faces together. Look, it's edge. Now I know the face, I know the edge, and now I wanted to know what you mean by vertex. Vertex is the point where two, three, or more edges meet. So the point where two or three or more edges meet, we called it vertex. One vertex, many vertices. So the plural of vertex is vertices. Now, the face, we know the edge, and we know the vertex. Now, can you tell me more about the pyramid? Can you tell me how many faces, edges, and vertices in the pyramid? Yes, now I can. The pyramid has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces. So the pyramid has 5 faces. Yes, I'm correct. Now, 1, 2, 3, 3 edges, right? Line, we called it edge. The edge connects two faces together. Two faces together. 8. So the pyramid has 8 edges. I am correct. Now the vertices. How many vertices in the pyramid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. So the pyramid has 5 vertices. Correct. So 5 faces, 8 edges, 5 vertices in the pyramid. Let's see this video to know more about the 3D shape. 3D shapes or three-dimensional shapes are shapes that take up space. All of them are 3D shapes. They have 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. The world is made up of 3D shapes. The pop is 3D shape. The ball is 3D shape too. And the gift box is 3D shape. We wanted to know more about them. We have to know about the faces, edges, and corners or vertices. Face, face, face. The flat surface. The line is edge. The point is corner. You can call the corner vertex. The faces in the 3D shapes may be made from 2D shapes. We took the 2D shapes. We wanted to know some of the 3D shapes. The first one is cube. The cube has 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. All of the faces are squares. Look, all of them are squares. The second 3D shape is rectangular prism. Rectangular prism has 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And 8 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The faces in the rectangular prism are rectangles. This shape is triangular prism. Triangular prism has 5 faces, 9 edges, and 6 corners. The faces are 2 of them are triangles and 3 of them are rectangles. Now this one is cylinder. The cylinder has flat surfaces and curved surfaces. Faces, the same meaning of flat surfaces. This one, cylinder, it has 2 circles, 2 flat surfaces. It has also 1 curved surface. I want you to know some of the box said two edges, but I want you to know zero edges and zero corners. So two faces, one curved surface, zero edges and zero corners. This is cone. This is an ice cream cone. This is cone, and the cone has one flat surface and point. Some of the box said this is vertex. So it has one face, one curved surface, one edge, or you can say zero edge and zero vertex or one. The last one is a sphere. The sphere has zero faces, zero edges, zero corners, and one curved surface. In our book, we have these 3D shapes. And we have maybe the pyramid. Cylinder, we have cube, sphere, pyramid, cone, and rectangular prism. So I want you to know the descriptions about them. I want you to know that the cylinder has two flat surfaces, and the flat surfaces are circles, zero edges. I said for you some of the box said two edges, but I want you to know zero edges and zero corners. 2, 0, 0. The cube has one up, one down, one back, one the front, one on the left, one on the right faces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners or vertices. So 6, 12, and 8. 6, 12, and 8 vertices. This is sphere. The sphere has 0 faces, 0 edges, 0 vertices, 0, 0, 0. The pyramid has 1, 2, the back, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4 faces, and down. So this is the left on the left, back on the right, front and down. So we have 5 faces and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. So 5, 8, 5. The rectangular prism has the same number of the cube, but the difference between the cube and the rectangular prism, the cube has 6 faces and all of the faces are squares. Rectangular prism has 6 faces, but the faces are rectangles. Okay? So 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 corners. The same number of the faces in the cube and the same number of the edges in the cube and the same number of the vertices in the cube. The last one, the cone. The cone has one flat surface. This one, the flat surface is circle, 0 edges, and some of the box said 0 vertices or 1 vertex. All of the answers are correct for me. Now, the same game. Does this shape have? This is pyramid, and the pyramid has how many vertices? 5. We said 5, 8, 5. 5. 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. 5, 8, 5. How many vertices does this shape have? 2, 4, 6, or 8? 8. This is rectangular prism. It has 6, 12, 8. 6, 12, 8. 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. So the answer is 8. Here. How many flat surfaces does this shape have? How many flat surfaces does this shape have? This shape is cube. How many faces in the cube? 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. So 6 faces. How many flat surfaces does this shape have? 2 faces, 0, 0. So 2, and the 2 faces are circles. Good job. This is another question. How many flat surfaces does this shape have? This is rectangular prism. Rectangular prism has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. So 6 faces. I want you to complete these questions here too. Okay? Open your box on page 478 and solve with me. Look, this is pyramid. The pyramid has 5 faces, 5 edges, and 8. 5 faces, 5 vertices, and 8 edges. So I saved this one like faces, edges, then vertices, but no problem. The sphere 0, 0, 0, easy. The cylinder, how many faces in the cylinder? 1, 2. So 2 faces. How many vertices? 0. How many edges? 0. So 2, 0, 0. This is cube. How many faces? 1, 2, 1 up, 1 down, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 back, and 1 in the front. So if you count the dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, oh, I'm counting the points. The points are vertices. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 edges. I said the cube and the rectangular prism have the same number of faces, vertices, edges. So the cube and the rectangular prism are the same. So 6 faces without counting, 8 vertices, 12 edges. And you can check the answer by yourself, okay? The cone has 1 flat face. I said for you, we can call it vertex, or we can say it's not only point. In grade 1, we said this is vertex. But here in this block, they said the vertex is the point where 2, 3 or more edges meet. Because this one is not edge and this one is not edge, so we don't have edges. We cannot call that vertex. But I said for you, if you write it's 1 is correct, or or 0. So the 2 answers are acceptable. Edges 0. So 1, 1, 0 or 1, 0, 0. Okay? I want you to save this table. This table is so easy. The cube, I guess you save the sum. 6, 12, 8, 6 faces. These are the biggest. Look, 6 and 12. 12 is bigger than the 6 and 12 bigger than 8. The 8 here is bigger than 5 and the 8 is bigger than the 5 here. Cone, we have 1 face, 0 edges. I said for you 0 like our book, or 1 as you like. This is point, okay? But if you write 1, it's correct. Rectangular prism? Like what? Like the cube. If you say the cube 6, 12, 8, 6 faces, 8, 8, 12 edges and 8 vertices, 6 faces and 12 edges and 8 vertices. Cylinder has 1, 2 faces, 0 edges, 0 vertices. The sphere, easy easy, 0, 0, 0. Like the 2D shape, the circle has 0 side, 0 angles, and 0 and what? Do you remember? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The shape that match the description. We have or 8 edges, 5 faces, 8 edges, 5 vertices, 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. Pyramid. Good job. 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. The cube or the rectangular prism. 0, 0, 0. No need. 1 face, 0 edges, 1 vertex. You see, I said here the point is vertex. So 1 or 0, both of them are correct. So this is cone. I'm a three-dimensional shape. I have one face. I don't have edges. And my surface makes a sharp point. Here they call the vertex sharp point. What shape am I? I am a three-dimensional shape. I have one face. I don't have edges. And my surface makes a sharp point. What shape am I? So 1, 0, 0 or 1, 0, 1. What is this shape? Yes, cone, like a party hat. So right, cone. Barbara said that a cube and rectangular prism are the same. Is she correct? Explain. So she said cube and rectangular prism are the same. Is she correct? Explain. Look, they have the same number of faces, vertices, and edges, but they are not the same. So she's not correct. Do you know why? Because the cube, the 6 faces in the cube are squares, and the 6 faces in the rectangular prism are rectangles. So both of them are not the same. Now, you know why? I need the eraser. Here, I want you to match the vocab with the definition. The flat part of a 3D shape, flat surface. What is it? Where two faces meet, the line where two faces meet, line. So the last one is vertex, but where 3 or more faces meet, and 3 or more faces meet. This is vertex. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. Please study well. I love you all. Thank you.